Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 now today. Got some more RTA for you guys. So, jumping into this, here we are currently just below 2,700 points, which is nowhere close to Emperor. However, we're still hovering in the top 2,600 players in the world, so that's not too bad. Hopefully we can make it though to Emperor. We're going to be climbing and trying our best. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and ban the Sayola and Lua so we don't run into those shenanigans. Emma Landy gets banned out. Okay, you know what? I am kind of down for that. So with that, do I go for an LRK first pick? Or do we go for the Arwell first pick, huh? I think I'm gonna go for the Arwell. Let's go ahead and shift back a little bit to go on a more defensive strategy. Okay, so he's gonna pick out the hand guy, which is alright. I can always go for Sharoon into the hand guy. She's a pretty good support into him. And Arwell does provide a bunch of protection and mitigation for her. The only issue is that she doesn't really have any cleansing or healing. Sharoon's pretty good into LRK and Hangai actually. When they put up their immunities and shenanigans, not only can she use her passive to push herself up, but she can also lock him down pretty well, right? By resetting the skills on the Hangai. Yes, you will be canceling out the hit onto LRK, but that's... at worst, you know, you're just preventing him from gaining cooldown while you're stacking Venom on him. So I think what we'll do is we'll go for the Sharoon, and we can actually snatch up the APOC Ravi into these two as well. I think they're gonna be, she's gonna be pretty good into both of them. APOC Ravi, pretty nice into LRK for the injury stacking, Sharoon here as well for that. I could have gone for Spectre Tenebria, but I think if my opponent takes Spectre Tenebria, we can deal with her with an AoE unit. Alright, they're going to go for an Ahmed play. Very interesting. So that's two support units, right? Ahmed and Emil Kalaric, and we have LRK over here for a bit of support damage, right? A little burst damage with his S3, and now Spectre Tenebria gets picked up into this team. What would I want to do? That's the main question. We could go for some AoE damage. We can also... ooh, see, Lilius hasn't been picked up yet. That could also be pretty decent. What would I want to go for? Bellion into this type of team? Maybe not. However, it's still not a bad option. We could go Bellion here, yeah. Let's go ahead and pick out the Bellion, and last pick, why don't we go for... we could go Sage Vivian, right? Sage Vivian pretty good into this team right here, so let's do it. If my opponent last picks Solitaria, we can ban her out. Solitaria is really good into my team because I don't really have a cleanser. Never mind, he's going to go for Lionheart Sirmia. Interesting. Can I fight the first four, or do I want to get rid of the Ahmed here? Because Lionheart Sirmia isn't fantastic into something like APOC Ravi, however the double turns make Sylvan Sage Vivian a little bit more risky. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and get rid of the Ahmed. Maybe we just let her through. I don't know. I feel like I have to get rid of the Ahmed here. It's the best bet. Okay, he's going to get rid of Sylvan Sage Vivian. We have the Bellion here. She's not on counter, which is why I'm not too afraid of this Lionheart Sirmia. I am on injury build, so I can injury down things like this LRK. We'll see what happens. Bellion's typically not fantastic into LRK, but this at least locks down my opponent's souls. That is a really fast Spectre Tenebria. Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and stun the Sharoon. Alright, and I guess what I'll do is just go for an S1. There's no reason to S3 right now. Chip away at the LRK. Let's see what the hand guy goes for. If he goes for an S2, let's hope we resist the attack down. Ooh, we don't. So Sharoon is on Wondrous Potion Vial, so she can cleanse one of the two debuffs that are on my team. I hope she cleanses the stun of herself rather than the attack down that's on my Bellion. Oh my god, that is awful! Look at that Lionheart Surmia and her passive, increasing the opponent's dual attack chance to 100%! Ooh, that's nasty. That's very, very nasty. And look at all that damage onto the Arwell. Absolutely terrible here. We do get a counterattack, which doesn't really help because it just fuels the LRK on the other side. Sharoon cleanses the Bellion. Wow, what a horrible, horrible turn of events here. Let's go ahead and push everybody back a little bit. I know that the hand guy can cleanse the provoke, but I do need that pushback here so that I can at least go for this play. We can try to strip. My Arwell has about 70-something effectiveness, so there's only about a 20% chance to resist here. There we go, very nice. I needed that so bad. And let's go ahead and hit this Lionheart Surmia. Okay, so hand guy can go ahead and reset everyone. Or sorry, cleanse everybody, not reset. But that's okay. The LRK gets to go. I think he can only S1. Yeah, he didn't have Soulburn because, well, we have Bellion on our side. Alright, so we are an injury Bellion, so he won't be getting any counters from us, from hitting us here. Let's go for an S3 with Sharoon. We can try to reset everyone here. I'm sorry, not reset everyone, but strip the buffs. I keep saying reset. Hand guy is actually the one that does not get stripped, which is very unfortunate because that's the unit that I really want to hit there. Lionheart actually has her S3 yet again. So I don't think this is looking too good for us. We lost our damage mitigation. APOC Ravi's still looking pretty healthy though. He is going to try to finish off Sharoon. We do counter, which sucks because again, this Lionheart is just able to continuously proc. Man, probably should have banned the Lionheart here. Didn't know that I was going to get that random dual attack at the very start. But you know what? Here we are. Let's see. LRK has his S3, but APOC Ravi is getting there. Let's go for an S1. Let's try and chip away at this Lionheart. I know you can't reset or anything, but that's fine. ML Calric should not have his S2. Very good. Pushing up the Lionheart. APOC Ravi gets to go. Do I just slam this S3? I have a crit damage buff. I think I just slammed the S3 into the Lionheart. I don't think I can take another S3 here because I'll just lose my entire team. So there we go. Bring back the Arwell. And let's just try to strip a little bit on this ML Calric. We get our Escort buff back. So that'll actually be pretty good. He can try to strip the Arwell. Oh no, he's going to go to attack down the Bellion. That's fine. So let's go for the S1. Let's see if we can get another extra attack here. No extra attack? Ooh, but the Spectro Tenebria might just die to this Venom. And in that case, I think we're in a pretty good position because APOC Ravi could potentially just solo this team now. He doesn't have a revive on his side. Alright, Arwell absorbing a lot of damage. Ooh, actually, look at that! We're able to weather the storm. Okay, very good. Arwell might go down. Let's try to heal a little bit here. He might take out the Bellion, but that's perfect. Or the Sharoon. He can take out either of them. Probably the Sharoon first, right? Yep, there we go. And now APOC Ravi, we should be able to injury down this Last Rider Crow so that he essentially becomes useless to the team. Let's go for an S1 on Bellion. Hopefully we don't hit him twice. Okay, never mind. We're going to hit him twice. Applying a little bit more injury though, look at him. So low, 11k health, one more turn until he gets another S3. I think the APOC Ravi has got this. Oh, that's disgusting. Another dual attack there. Finishing off the Bellion. Bellion would have survived otherwise, which would have made him waste another S1 into my units, but that's okay. Let's go for an S3 onto the LRK. There's no reason not to. He already has his S3 off cooldown. And APOC Ravi should be going next, so we can just DPS him down here. I don't have a Soul Burn, but hopefully this is enough damage. Oh yes, very nice. So now Hand Guy can't possibly win against the APOC Ravi. I think we pretty much got this. He's still going to try. He's going to rope us here. He is definitely going to try. Very interesting. Next turn we have an S3. So no matter what here, I think he's pretty much dead. Yeah, so he is going to try to rope us, but that is fine. Let's go ahead and finish this off with an S3. A little satisfying end to this prolonged fight. There you go. I thought we were goners at the beginning when we we got screwed with the dual attack from Arwell, bringing one of my other units in and proccing that Lionheart Sirmia. But hey, there you go. Look, 700 points. Wow, look at that. You just jump in rank super fast. Seems like a lot of players are hovering around this range. So if we can get a few more wins today, we're already on a 6-win streak, which is probably going to lead us to fight a bunch of Emperor players. And oh, actually, no, fighting a champion player. That's nice. Hopefully they're not going to intentionally break my win streak here. Smallgate trying to use some divine intervention on that last match with the dual attacks. Alright, Landy first pick. LRK and Karina banned. Alright, so normally I would like to pick LRK to stop this Landy, but you know what? I can go for an Arwell. I think that's also pretty good. So let's go for her. Do I want the hand guy here? I don't know if I want that. I do want Rowana really badly, but I also might want to consider Lionheart. Let's go for the Rowana first, because I can go for Axe God, and I believe in the Axe God, right? Believe in the Axe God. So this is setting up for Axe God. He's going for a Lionheart, which is okay, actually. The more light units he has, the better it is for me. Because Axe God really punishes light units hard, especially for hitting him. Dark Corvus is actually pretty decent here too. Remnant Violet might be okay into these units. Never mind, Remnant Violet's no longer fine. Sea Lilius got picked. I forgot Sea Lilius existed. Man, I should have picked that unit. That's okay. So Sea Lilius Lionheart. I can't pick the Lionheart into the shenanigans here. So I do want some form of a cleanser. Ideally Luluka, but because the Lionheart is there, you can't really do that. Could we go Destina? I feel like she's a little iffy here. Hand guy could be alright. Kawazu, can't really Kawazu all too well. Can't Remnant Violet. You know what? I think we go Axe God. And maybe we just go Hand Guy here. Yeah, maybe we just pick him. Let's go for it. I need some form of a cleanser on my team. So now he could potentially pick something like LQC or Aiden, and it could completely destroy me. But if he does go that, I think I can get away with something like Lethe, because if I ban the Sea of Lilius, then he's left with slower units here. Fortunately, I do have the last pick, which means... Well, not fortunately. If he picks two really fast units, if he picks Straze and Emalaika, I'm pretty much screwed. This entire team just dies to that combo. I should have picked the Sea of Lilius instead of Rowana there, for sure. Or I could have at least first picked Sea of Lilius. I typically don't like doing that though. But seeing as how she was open after the second round of drafts, I should have definitely picked Sea of Lilius here instead of Rowana. Alright, Briarwood Syria I think is okay. I want to say it might be okay. Who's the last unit? Solitaria. Solitaria's also not the greatest into Emil Calric. Not the greatest into Rowana. Could we punish a Solitaria pick? Could Ed be good here? Ed kind of just dies though, right? I think we can pick Ed. And we ban the Lionheart. Yeah, I think we can ban the Lionheart here. Wouldn't be the worst thing if he bans out... Okay, he bans out the Ed. Very, very nice. So, this is not terrible. It looks kind of bad, but it's not terrible. Let's go ahead and give Arwell some more HP to support units over there. I think we're good. So, the reason this is not terrible is because Hand Guy could cut it and cleanse, right? That's the main thing that I want. And Rowana punishes the dual attacks from the Sea Lilius, extra attack from the Solitaria, unless it's an injury Solitaria. If it is, I'm kind of screwed. But then again, if it's an injury Solitaria, I guess he deserves the win, right? Let's see what he goes for. He could potentially S2 the hand guy, push him back, and Solitaria can S3 the hand guy, push him even further back. But nope, he's going to go for the Arwell. Okay, I'm actually okay with that. As long as this Landy doesn't cut the Briar Witch, like go right after the Briar Witch, we're pretty set. He's going to go for Axe God. Alright, that's going to push up my team. I can actually go ahead and just ignore the Bryseria's S3, because she does have an S3 coming. I'm just going to S2 here. I don't need to cleanse the attack down, because we're stunned anyway. So this is fine. He can S3 here, and we'll still be good. Because we're going to use the hand guy to go ahead and cleanse. Alright, hardly dealing any damage. No defense break, just a unbuffable on us, and that's fine. Could we go... let's try to proc a Landy counter. Nope, no Landy counter there. Alright. Do I even bother going for the S3? I don't think so. Let's try to hit the Bryceria. She is not stealth. So got rid of the anti-crit there. Even if he hits Axe God here, his passive still works and his Durandal will still proc. So he's going to be hitting, look at that, pushing up the entire team. We're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and cleanse now. Axe God's turn cycling here is going to be insane, especially if this Landy ever procs a salvo, or if he tries to dual attack into the Axe God and brings a light unit. Solitaria's extra attack here also is going to help quite a bit. Look at this, watch. Look at the CR pushing on this team. Absolutely insane. Alright, what I am going to do is, I'm going to S... do I S2? I think so. I think I S2 to try to provoke everything. Very nice, look at that provokes. Briar Witch Iceria is really low. I think what I'll do is go ahead and S3. What I'm trying to do here is strip the immortality off of her. There we go, very, very nice. And so we can finish her off with the ML Caloric. And that is beautiful. So, because the Landy's provoked here, I think what I'll do is just S1. We'll try to get her to counter. If she can counter here, it'll help us quite a bit, pushing up the team. Can she salvo as well? Very nice. Watch the combat readiness bar here. Entire team getting shoved up like almost 50%. Absolutely insane. Alright, we had attack down on the Landy. I think what I'll do is just turn cycle us here. So let's go for the Sea Lilius. Right? And I'll just keep chipping away at her. I'm going to use Axe God's S3 into this Landy. Yeah, let's go in on this Landy. If we can finish her off, I think we pretty much got this game. Oh, man. Axe God, guys, I'm telling you guys, Axe God is the way to go. Fear Landy no more. For Resident Evil 3-star unit over here, can absolutely destroy her. Even if I didn't crit there, I could have defense broken, and she's pretty much as good as dead. You can just keep hitting the Landy, and it will hopefully proc a counter. If she procs counter and salvo, it pushes up Axe God pretty much all the way up to the beginning of the combat readiness bar. You take another turn, just finish her off. So really, really good. Yeah, he done goofed by picking the Solitaria and the Sea Lilius into a Rowana. Definitely not the play there, but you know what? Perfectly fine by me, right? Let's go for a first pick. Let's go for a first pick. Do we go LRK? I think we go LRK. If my opponent goes Landy, at least we have a Last Rider crowd to help us out here. So that's the reason why we're going for him. I'm gonna switch things up every match just to try to, because I have a feel for this meta now and what it's like to fight against ML Landy and what it's like to use ML Landy. She's not as free as many people think, because there's a lot of units you can pick, especially if you pick a Landy early. You can counter her pretty hard with some units down here. So Armel getting picked up, that is fine. We'll still pick up the Rowana. I feel like even though she's very passive, she's still a very, very good pick into this. We can also go for... There's potential for Lionheart for something like a Lethe as well. I think I'll go Lethe here. Let's pick Lethe. No one's picking Axe God, so, you know, there's no reason for me to go Axe God. This early Lethe pick will actually encourage my opponents to kind of go for injury units. So we see here, APOC Ravi coming out here trying to counter this Lethe, but that's perfectly fine. We could always ban out the damage mitigation and pick some faster units down here to help balance out this team. And go more on the aggressive side of things. Karina's actually not bad into this entire team here. Could potentially utilize her defense breaks and her splash damage to get rid of the Landy. APOC Ravi makes it a little bit more difficult to use something like ML Kawazu on your side, because Kawazu has a pretty difficult time into the APOC Ravi. He's better into AoE units that have more of a chip damage roll rather than burst damage single target units. But this also looks like it opens himself up to... Oh god, I was gonna say DDR Sharoon, but no. My opponent goes for the Sharoon here. More injury stacking shenanigans, and... What do I want to do into that, huh? What do I want to do into that? I think Solitaria is actually not terrible here. I think Solitaria is pretty good. We could go for her. Dark Corvus, not so much, because he has so much injury on his side. Remnant Violet, actually. Remnant Violet could be okay. Why don't we go for, because his team is pretty slow. Why don't we go for Remnant Violet here? And let's go for something like Straze. He doesn't know how fast my Straze is, but looks pretty free here. His units might be faster than my Straze, who knows? But looks pretty free. He's going to pick the ML Leica. We're just going to ban the Leica out so that we have this Straze. And he might ban the Straze. I'm hoping he does. If he bans the Remnant Violet, I think we're in a little bit of trouble because... Oh, yeah, no, we're definitely in trouble now. We're definitely in trouble now. I was hoping to get that force ban out of him with this Straze. My Straze is relatively slow, only like 220-something speed. So, ooh, we are actually going to be taking the first turn, though. That's actually not too bad. Let's go ahead and hit the Landy here. Alright, Straze gets to go. No attack buff, but let's see if we can at least kill this Arwell. If not, then, whoopsie daisy. That wasn't a good pick then. Oh, okay, there we go. Very nice. Got rid of the Arwell. No damage mitigation. He's probably going to injury down the Lethe as soon as possible. Yeah, there we go. And that's perfectly fine. He can go for an S3 with the Sharoon, but then LRK gets to go, and we get the immunity for the team. So that's pretty valuable. We can't get controlled on subsequent turns. Alright, he's going to go for the S1 there, and I understand why. Going for the S1 makes it so that the Lethe can't use the Soulburn S3 on the next turn. Ooh, hitting the LRK, giving me some, at least a little bit of cooldown reduction there. I think what I'll do, because he's going for Lethe, ooh, nice salvo. That actually helps me turn cycle quite a bit. Look at that. We got a nice barrier, so I don't know if I really want to... Let's go for a hit on Sharoon. Okay, she has a counter Sharoon. That's actually pretty good for me too. So let's go for an S2. We can strip all of the buffs on the opponents, so get rid of the anti-crit. He's going to counter yet again. He's going to salvo. No salvo. Alright, let's go for the S1. I don't think he can kill my Lethe. So Lethe's already, look at that, so far up the combat readiness bar. Sharoon is going to pop her S3 now. But it's pretty much too late. Even if she resets my Lethe, I have an S1 available, so I can always just go ahead and hit this... Ooh, is he going to go for a Straze? He's going to get the kill. My Straze is pretty squishy. So there we go. Arwell comes back. Lethe still has an S3 though. Oh, he's going to go ahead and stun her. Ooh, that's actually really bad for me. Please resist. Not going to happen, huh? Not going to happen. Alright. We're going to need to get this Landy down as soon as possible, but even if we do now, I think I'm in trouble. This A-Ravi looks really, really good into my entire team. So we're healing up a little bit, but less so than we were before. Should Should we go for Soulburn S3? I think I have to. He's going to be focusing down Lethe. And she's going to lose this next turn. Rowana can put some healing up, which is nice. Maybe I should have put the healing up on Rowan the previous turn so that when Apoc Ravi would S3 or something, we would have had an opportunity to take advantage of that and revive. But let us go for this. I'm going to S3 here just to put the barrier back on this Lethe so that she doesn't take any more additional injury damage. Alright, but Landy here, the problem is she has an attack buff and a crit damage buff. So I think we're pretty much dead when she pops this S3. Let's see how much damage she does though, I'm quite interested. My team is pretty tanky, right? All three of these units are really high HP units. And she cuts through them like butter. Oh boy. He might try to soul burn into the Lethe here. Is he gonna do that? Let's see. Oh, he is! Oh, thank God he does not get the kill there. Oh! Never mind, Venom actually hit me. If we get countered here, I think we die, but I'm gonna go for the S3 anyway. Alright. So we do survive. Oh, the salvo! The salvo! Yeah, no, it was pretty much over. I think, so the reason I had to go for the S3 is because this Arwol was here. If I went and just S1 this Landy, I don't think I would have been able to kill. With the injury and stuff that I had on my team, I had to go for it. I know some of you guys are probably screaming like, why'd you do that? You could have just S1 the Landy. I pretty much had to. I needed to get Frostbite onto her. She didn't even get Frostbite on her here, which is unfortunate. So yeah, this guy played really well. He picked the right units to counter the Lethe, the 2 injury units right here, and he played well to control me, right? So I'm going to go ahead and surrender this. I don't think I can win with just an LRK. Yeah, he controlled the Lethe very, very well. Sharoon getting that cooldown reduction. Then he went ahead and stunned with the Arwol that got revived. But you know what? That's still fine. This is what I mean. You still got to have Axe God in this team. If I had Axe God, I think I probably would have won. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.